Hello and welcome. Today we are going to finish the vowel chart. So that's an accomplishment for the ah sounds. We're going to go through, we actually have 5 different vowels to learn, but they are a little bit related to each other, so it shouldn't be so difficult. There's one that is not related. But let's just start by reviewing. We have ah, and then if you have this book, excuse me, I left it over here, excuse me. You should have this book somewhere. This is the typical Cambodian kindergarten book. And if you don't have it, you can find it at any bookstore. But I would suggest getting that because in the very beginning is this vowel chart. You go through several pages of the appendix. But right here is this page. And this has all the Cambodian vowels. And this is where you'll want to put in your sounds. So ah, and then the next vowel here, we're actually going to skip. And the reason we skip it is because when it's sounded alone, it makes a certain sound, but there are hardly any words in the alphabet that use it. I am going to tell you what it says so you can put it in your book for your records, but it does change sound with the different endings. It says several different sounds. So this one says A. Remember, this one says O. It's the short O. This is like A, but A. So it's the A vowel cut short. When it's used with an ending consonant, a lot of times it says Okay, it will say a lot of times. So the official sound for it is A. The practical sound a lot of times is and when we get to words that have it in there, we'll just memorize and see what it says in that certain instance because it's not really practical to learn the sound that it says, at least not for now. And the next one is the same, I'm sorry, ai, you know, ai, but this one is the same thing. This one, the sound is so like a short sound, U sound, and this one is similar to this one. A lot of times they have the same sound. When it's put with an ending, it will say okay, so this is another one to put in your book. We're not going to be learning. This one is remember we talked about the R sound, Now this is hardly ever used in the sound When we get to the second set of vowels, we use it a lot more. It has a different sound. So just for your book, U-R, or the R sound, but more like not as closed. Okay, so this is Once again, we will not be studying that one. We will not be studying this one, and this one, because they change. So either they're not used, or they change so much that it doesn't make it efficient for us to learn all the flashcards right now. All right, so you have O, you already know, O, U, R, and we talked about this one, R, I'm sorry if I said it, R, this is like the letter R, this is like the R sound, so I did say that wrong. This is and I would probably write it as U-R, and just realize it's not as closed as our normal, like and nurse, but it's more not All right, this is the new one for today. So this one, if you remember, this one is I, it ends in This one also has that 2 vowel sound. So instead of I, like this one, I, this one is Basically what's happening is I'm setting up my mouth for the sound ooh and tooth, but it's more closed in the back. My lips are not forward like ooh, it's ooh. It's a little bit like if you're grossed out by something, ew, but it's ooh, ooh. So it helps to smile when saying this one a little bit because it forces the sound to the back of your throat. Okay? And I don't really know how to write that in English because there's not really a sound. If I were to write it in English, I would probably write EW because in my mind that's probably the closest you're going to come. EW, okay? But just remember, E, E. All right, we'll get to that vowel in just a second. We have flashcards for that one. A, you already know that one. I, ow, ow. The next one we come to, Remember, this just makes the M sound. Am. This one is related to this vowel, ah. But anytime you see the two circles, it means that it ends with a breath. We talked a little bit about this in conversation, and it adds that breath, or if you want to write an H after it. So it would be like A-H, but with a breath, like H. I don't know how you want to write it, or A-H, breath. And I hope on the microphone that it picks up the So This one is It has a breath. This one is only for the O sound, so we're not doing this one right now. This one is normally O, right? O, a short O sound. So it's going to be the same. Your mouth is making the same shape as the O, except for it has breath after. Oh. So this one again is related to this one. This one is related to, sorry, right here. Right? Just has the air after it. This one, So this one is actually related to just the plain sound, like ga, ta. Right, so this is like A-W, but with the breath after it, Okay, so just to review, All right, that is all the vowels. So please keep it in your book for reference later, especially those three that I said we're going to skip, but for all of them. And the first one we're going to look at is the All right, I do have to mention one more thing, and I'm just going to show it to you once, and then I'm going to put it away. You'll notice that this consonant here, you've never seen before, okay? In Khmer, there are two consonants that both have the name of ta, and they both say T. And this letter has a word that they use for the picture card, but other than that, this letter is hardly ever used in this form. So if it's a letter you don't recognize, it's probably the T sound. So I'm just going to put it away and just realize when you look through the consonant chart, in fact, if you wanted to, on the back of your book is the consonant chart, and you'll see it right here, right next to the elephant, and just right in there that it's a T sound. But we're not going to do the flashcards for it. It's not used often enough to make it worth it for right now. Okay, so this is ta. This would say t, but I'm going to put it away because you won't use that consonant. Okay. All right, next. Tu. Thanks. Du. Su. Bu. Right? Gu. Nu. I say it twice, so when I flip the flashcard, my plan for you is to say it by yourself. Then to listen to me say it, to confirm that you said it right, and then the second time I say it, to say it with me. So you say it, I say it, we say it together. That's at least my plan. All right, ready? Ku, ku. And back to the beginning. Tu, tu. All right, so that one will sound weird. You'll make funny faces, but that's okay. Just realize that your mouth has to do something that it's never had to do in English. All right, the next one we came to was the, do you remember what it is? Which vowel is it related to? Ah, ah. Okay, so what is this one? La, la. Na, na. Sa, sa. Ta, ta. Ah, ah. Ta, ta. Pa, pa. Ja, ja. Cha, cha. Ha, ha. Da, da. Ka, ka. Ba, ba. Ka, ka. La, la. Na, na. Sa, sa. Ta, ta. Ah, ah. Ta, ta. Pa, pa. Okay, I'm getting a little lightheaded. Maybe you will too, all the air coming out. Not used to saying that many at one time. All right, now we have this one, which is obviously related to our O. So, O, O. All right, ready, begin. To, to. So, so. No, no. Cho, cho. Oh, oh. Do, do. Ko, ko. Go, go. Ho, ho. Bo, bo. Cho, cho. To, to. Lo, lo. Po, po. All right, so that one's done. Now we have this one, which is obviously related here. Eh, eh. Ready? Je, je. This word we're going to be learning in conversation soon. It means to know how to do something, the ability. Like I can speak Khmer, okay? I know how to drive a moto. So something like this. This has to do with ability, knowing as far as ability. With knowing, we have three different kinds of knows. Like I know Mrs. Smith. It's a relationship. I know her, okay? Another one is I know the multiplication table, or I know something that, some information. I know about the war in wherever. It's information type thing. And then another thing is I know, and a lot of times in English we'll say I know how to, okay? So we have to add the word how to in English. I know how to, or we use the word I can. There is another word for can, but a lot of times the Khmers will use this word, che, che, okay. Eh, eh. Be, be. Le, le. De, de. Se, se. This is the word for horse. Te, te. te. This is the word to burn, like my house is burning. Hey, my house is burning on fire. Pe. He. Ne. Te. Ge. Ke. And I want to do this one again. What does it mean? Je. Okay. We have one last one to go through. And this one is, you could say it's related to a no vowel. This is their symbol on their paper of a no vowel. For instance, I know we talked about this maybe the first day, but if I were to read just this, in fact, this is the name of a food, this would not be read k. It only says k when it has a vowel to it, vowel attached to it. If it stands alone, it says its name, which is ka. So this is how they show the no vowel. So this would actually say ka when it stands alone. That is related to this, ka. If I were to put a ka in there, ka. Okay, so ah. Ready? Remember, this is a certain consonant that changes its shape. Ba. Ba. Ta. Ta. Ah. Ah. Sa. Sa. Ja. Ja. So just for the sake of listening, if it was just jaw, it would be jaw, 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 jaw. That's how the sounds on it. Okay, let's continue. Pa, pa. Na, na. Ga, ga. La, la. Ha, ha. Cha, cha. Da, da. Ta, ta. And our last one, ka, ka. Okay, so now you know all the vowels. And I just at the end here, I would like to do a quick review of all the vowels. They're not in order, but see if you can say each of them. A, O, E, O, I, ah, am, o, I, ow, o, I, a, au, I. All right, and then we have our three that we did not learn, as long as you have them in your book for records later. That's good. So you have officially completed at least what we're going to do of the all vowels. We will review those for at least another week or so before we start adding the O vowels. Don't want to get confused with the sounds they make. So let this be solidified in your mind first. Go through a lot of reviews, and in fact, the last review we had everything except for these last 5 vowels. So continue to go through that review. Go through this as well, as we'll review these at the end, and then we'll continue to review just different sounds in the ah group, and we'll start the O group pretty soon. Thank you.